got a bitch. I'm poppin' shit. We got the chips. Pull up and dip. Water clear. She gon' stare. This ain't fair. Bitch beware.
What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another apartment series video answering all your guys' questions that you have about moving out and all that type of stuff. I have everything written down on my clipboard right here. As you guys know, I film on my phone, so that's why I have it written down, and hopefully this answers all of your guys' questions. And if you have any more questions, I can definitely do a part 2 to this video, so go ahead and leave some questions down below and let's just get right into it. So the first question I think I should answer is, am I moving out alone or do I have any roommates? And the answer is yes. I do have 3 roommates. One of them is my sister, and then I have 2 other roommates. And my other friend, she is from my high school. We played on the same soccer team, and I've known her since freshman year, and then the other roommate is her friend. So the next question is, how long did it take to look for a place? So starting from the beginning, we had this idea that we wanted to move out anyways, but that was like months ago, and we were looking at some apartments around the area, some far away, some close, and we finally decided to get one now that I'm going to college. So I would say a few months, and don't settle for the first one that you find. Make sure that you have a lot of options and that you visit every single apartment that you see in person, because sometimes the pictures can be deceiving, so go ahead and look at the apartments yourself. Also, when looking at the apartments and going to the apartments, make sure the area is nice, that you feel comfortable, and to make sure everything in the apartment is working. So the next question is, do I plan on having any pets? And I wish I could say yes, but unfortunately I am not. In the apartment that I'm going to, you can have pets, but you have to pay a fee for pets every month, so I didn't want to do that. I always said I wanted to have a dog when I move out the house, but times have changed, so I'm not going to have any pets. I have some questions that kind of relate to each other, which is, how do I feel moving out at such a young age, and what made me decide to move out of the place I was originally living in. So basically, me and my sister have been wanting to move out for a while, but we decided to move out when we are both in college. So I just graduated from high school and now I'm going to college. Honestly, we were already ready to move out the house, so it's not such a big deal, because I know for some people it's kind of scary moving out, but for us, we were already ready to move out. So the next question is a good question. It says, what are the pros and cons about moving out? Some of the pros that I have is that, as you guys may or may not know, I live in a house with tons of people, so there's always noise in the background. It's either the TV talking or any type of noise in the background, so I always have to cover it up with some music, so hopefully when I move out there won't be as much noise in the background. Another pro is that I can decorate my space, my area, the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, any type of way that I want, obviously with the consent of my other roommates, but we all basically have the same type of style, so our apartment's gonna be cute. There's also a question in here about decorating the apartment, but we'll get to that later. But a con about moving is definitely the bills that you have to pay. It's low-key expensive because it's LA, but it's just a part of owning a place. Obviously, you have to pay the bills. There's tons of bills actually that I just figured out about. So make sure you are prepared for any type of bill coming your way, and make sure that you have enough money to move out. Now, moving on to the question relating towards the decorating part, there's a question that says, am I going to be giving an apartment tour when we are done decorating? So definitely yes, if you guys want to see that. Tell me if you guys want to see the process of decorating it, or do you just want to see a full apartment tour? And one of the sad parts about decorating is that I was gonna get my bed frame from Wayfair, but that is canceled because I know you guys seen the conspiracies about Wayfair. It's creepy, so not gonna buy from Wayfair anymore. There's definitely a lot more sites you can buy from. Also, for a little sneak peek, I got these 2 plants for the apartment. They're from Marshall's. This one was $10 and this one was $7. Low-key, they be having some nice plants and decorations that you guys can get, and it looks super good on the dresser that you guys see in the back of my other videos. Another question relating to furniture is, am I going to go furniture shopping? And if so, can I do a vlog? So I'm definitely gonna go furniture shopping. What me and my roommates are doing is that we are looking on OfferUp and websites like that. What I'm most likely going to do is film me furniture shopping and going back to the apartment and like building all of the furniture. Okay, moving on to the next question. It says, was it hard finding an affordable apartment in LA? So as you guys know, moving in LA or finding apartments in LA is very expensive, especially if you are moving out alone. I don't suggest that you guys move out alone unless you have the money for it. Go right ahead, but if you are on a budget and are going to college, I suggest that you move in with a couple of people so that you won't just be paying it for yourself. Also, I got a DM on Instagram from one of my friends, where did I start looking for apartments, and it honestly depends on your situation. So if you don't drive and you do go to college or you go to work, I suggest that you find an apartment near your college or your workplace. But if you do drive and you don't mind driving to work or college, I suggest that you move out further because it is cheaper a little bit if you move out further from the city. And if you do choose to move in with some people, most likely your rent every month is around $500 to $600 plus the down payment, which is around $2,000. It's different for everybody, but for me it was $2,000. So now that we got all of the basic stuff out the way about the furniture and my opinion about moving out, let's go ahead and move on to the more important stuff like bills, paperwork, and what do you need to move out. And in no way am I saying that I'm a professional at this. This is my first time moving out, so I'm just sharing my experience with you guys. So one of the main things that you have to make sure is that you have enough money to move out. So make sure you have around $5,000 to maybe around $10,000 saved up to cover all the expenses that you have to pay. The next step is finding reliable people to room with you. Sometimes it can just be your friends, and if they are, make sure they are reliable. Also, if you do want to move out but you don't know anybody but you do want some roommates, I recommend that you go on Facebook and post that you're looking for some roommates to room with, and say what gender you're looking for, what area you're planning to move in, and for how long. So once you're done finding your apartment and getting your roommates, the next step is the application process. And the application process costs around $25 per application. You do have to pay for applying to each apartment. So don't go applying to many different apartments unless you have that type of money, because it does cost to apply. And once you get approved by the apartment, you go ahead and fill out the lease. And the lease is basically just an agreement with the apartment and the apartment manager. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you have to read through and sign, but it's basically just an agreement. And one of the most important things before signing the lease is to make sure you have credit or somebody else signing for you has credit. So I think that's another important question is, can I get an apartment without credit? And the answer is yes, but you have to find somebody, either your parents or somebody willing to sign for you that has good credit. And for us, we have to have 2 co-signers. I don't know if it's different for everybody, but for where I'm living, we have to have 2 co-signers. And the co-signers are basically the people signing for the people who don't have credit. So after you sign the lease, you have to pay a down payment, and my down payment was $2,000. It's not $2,000 each, it's $2,000 all together. So we have to pay $500 each. So that's kind of the position that we are in now with my roommates. We're done signing the lease, we're done paying the down payment, now we're just waiting to move in, and now it's time to furniture shop and plan out what our rooms are gonna look like. So going back to decorating and all of that, I'm like a freak. Pause. You know what I meant. Ciao. Anyways, continue with the video. Don't be nasty. And I downloaded an app where I can kind of plan out the layout of what the rooms are gonna look like. And I already have my bedroom planned out and I have my living room planned out. I can show you guys a picture of what my bedroom is kind of gonna look like, but the living room is still in the process. But we did buy a couple of furniture pieces. We got a TV stand from OfferUp, which you guys are gonna see. And right now we're getting a couch for the living room. So that's it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully I answered all of your questions that you guys had. Like I said in the beginning, if you have any more questions, go ahead and comment them down below and I can answer them in a a part 2 to this video. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. They will also be linked down below in the description box. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.